Hey guys, welcome back to Mindset Mondays. I'm Neil from Bullmac Properties, and today we're going to be talking about the 7 levels of perception. Bruce Schneider created the 7 levels, and he wrote a book called Energy Leadership, which dives into this on a much deeper level, not a technical level. It's written in story format, and it's easy to pull out the examples that he gives you. For those of you that do not know Bruce, he is the founder of IPEC Coaching, and IPEC is world-renowned in their coaching ability. They train coaches, hundreds and thousands of coaches. They do a great job. It's a great organization that's actually really making a difference out there. Before we get into the 7 levels, there's 2 types of energy that we have to go over, anabolic and catabolic. And the difference is one is uplifting and fun and positive, and you're just getting stuff done, and you have the momentum, and it makes you feel really good, and you are able to operate in a positive way. The other is like a wet rag. It's like a rainy, dismal day. Catabolic energy is draining, it's contracting. You lose your ability to do any type of conflict resolution. You kind of just throw your hands up in the air and give up. You absolutely want to operate from anabolic. The 7 levels that we're going to discuss in the next 2 lessons is apathy, anger, forgiveness, compassion, peace, joy, and absolute passion. We're going to do the first 4 today, and next week we're going to touch upon the remaining 3. Apathy. This is the victim state. This is why me? Everything happens to me. I'm not good enough. A lot of self-pity going on here. Essentially, you basically given up, and you're like, that's just life. I'm just going to float around like a bottle in the ocean, and wherever I end up, I end up. I have no control over what goes on. If not for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. This is acting from catabolic energy. You're very lethargic. The next level is level number 2. That's the anger state. You're in conflict now. You're constantly blaming others for things that are going wrong in your life. It's not my fault. It's Joe's fault. I would have been on time if I didn't get stuck in traffic. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I have to come out on top. I don't care about anybody else. The good news is you actually care here because you're acting in that conflict state because you know you need change. You're just unsure on how you're going to get that change, how you're going to allow change to take place. Level number 3 is forgiveness, and in one word, this level is all about responsibility. Take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for what happens in your life. When you're late to that meeting, it's not because you hit traffic. It's because you left too late. If you're driving down the road and you're coming upon a green light and you're about to go through the intersection and somebody blows through the red light, take responsibility for your part of that. And your part in that is that you weren't paying attention to your full 360 degree field of view. You weren't, your head wasn't on a swivel. You weren't paying attention to what was going on around you. So pay attention to what's going on around you and take responsibility for the actions that you're taking in the world. Once you take responsibility, you will feel a burden relieved from you. You won't have that little voice in your head all day talking to you about how this guy screwed you over or how this isn't fair. Once you take responsibility, you'll be able to move forward because your mind will be clear of all of those obstructions. The last level is the 4th level. The last level we're going to talk about today is the 4th level, and that's compassion. And that's you genuinely want and like to help others. It's the level of be of service. I always use the example of teachers. Teachers is a great example of this level because teachers are always looking to serve their students. A really good teacher identifies a problem with a student and they go home from school that day, and that teacher will spend 2, 3, 4 hours designing a way of helping that student the next day when they see them in school. And they don't have to do that. That's not part of their job. They're not getting paid for that. They're doing it because they genuinely want to see someone succeed. You can operate at this level for a very long time. All of these levels, you're going to operate. Sometimes you're going to have that victim thought and you're going to push it out of your head and you're going to take responsibility for your actions. Sometimes you're going to yell at somebody and then you're going to catch yourself and you're going to take responsibility for your actions. So you're going to eventually start moving up the ladder and you're going to be operating a lot from level 3 forgiveness and level 4 compassion. And that's going to build your foundation so that you can start leveling up and operating at even higher levels. And when you operate at those higher levels, you start feeling even better about yourself and you start doing bigger and better things. Until next week, I want you to continue to break through rules. And above all else, I want you to be unstoppable.